number 5, gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Behind 0-2 now. Simmons aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third. The third baseman, number 6.
Now here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff ball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Shohei Ohtani is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. And please, Zach, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Now at the plate, Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. In now, number 5, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. He's running. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running again. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Moore. And their runners at the corners now. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Settling in now, number 13. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Simmons. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let. Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout. He'll get us started in the top of the second. In there, no balls and a strike. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels go down. Now batting, number 19, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Goodwin, but this will land untouched. Here he comes again, 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 1-2 pitch. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Derek Clifford will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Fastball just missed above the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate, number 21. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
This is chopped down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a throw over to first. Runners back. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at 2 away. Is that a rate? He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And he lays off there 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Runner back safely. The 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
2-1 to count. 2-1. Here it is. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in, number 11. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hit hard on the ground to second. LaStella has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Derek Clifford takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Jason Castro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 0-2 once more. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
1-1 to the Angels pitcher. Popped him up. Number 8. Runner at first with 1 out now. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. 1 strike to Pujols. And now out of his stance is the home plate umpire Clyde Washington as a balk has been called here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Line to the right side. A A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
The batter, number 9. Second base.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration.
And that's the third out. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miller. Here comes the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 5. He drew a walk his first time up. No balls and a strike to count. From the belt, the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. So 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
3-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Rendon is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit.
And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The runner scores from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder.
And now for the Angels, Brian Goodwin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Standing in, Jason Castro. He singled his last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 19. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he takes strike two.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Derek Clifford is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. And the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here if he's going to pound away.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. And another foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Reined in, and that's out number 1. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Anderton Simmons. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has, and that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Called strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And
leading off for Kansas City, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 8.
So striding in, number 8. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, number 11. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Now at the plate, Miller. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Down the third baseline.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Goodwin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Anthony Rendon. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Mike Trout is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Now that's certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. And so here now is the pitcher, number 5. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
3-0 to him now. And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
Number 30.
Into the box now. Moore. Here comes the first pitch. Hopped up. Pujols has a play. 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 13. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. The 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Brian Goodwin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1-1. hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the seventh.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Albert now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fouled straight back. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. Even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out.
And digging in once again, number 19 to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Goodwin will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Derek Clifford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And a shot back to the mound, but he manages to glove it.
Now batting. Number 21.
So stepping in, number 21. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the whole first single.
At the plate, number 8. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Noah Ramirez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. So now to the plate, number 11. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy score base hit to tie things up. That comes at a really good time.
Straight away left.
Here he's hit a bat late in the game to take the lead. Huge play.
Now batting.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Listella fields it cleanly. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The All-Stars are out on top 5-3. Standing in, Tommy Listella, and it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. In the air now out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now the pitch. Anthony Rendon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hard hit ball to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
First offering on its way. Mike Trout's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Justin Upton now.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him. And Upton in 2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Splitter. 2-2.
Trying to count 2-2.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. But the Angels. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Kenan Middleton is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted in the number 6 spot following the double switch. Michael Hermosillo is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Middleton is the guy that you'll notice attack. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Another 1-2 delivery.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The next 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball. Bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
To 2-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Trying. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Trout. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Last time through was a base hit. Number 46 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding in, Michael Hermosillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Runs up and gets this one down. And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
The 0-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. Moore shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Anderton Simmons. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games. And
he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we... Eric Salcedo is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. So striding forward now, Derek Clifford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Up and going back. Still ranging back. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over.
Expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of those. A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish!
Did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?